It's Thursday night. It's gone 10 o'clock. You know who I am. You know where we are. If not, go back and check out some videos. So, what are we up to?
Seen buff in the dark.
So, recently, what have we been doing? There's the fuel system. The fuel tank has been emptied. The hose has vaguely been run up to the rail, and I've abandoned that for the moment. Wiring, actually, getting very close. More on that in a moment. Haven't really had it running yet. Wiring, the routing, the brakes. Let's start there, shall we? So, the bulkhead hoses. I've been playing with those and have now got those tightened up onto the bulkhead plate. So that needs a little bit of paint around. Then I can put some sealant on, bolt it in, and that will stay in place. So that will be completed. Actually, I might need jump the gun. I might need another hose going from the pedal box to that for the front brakes. But others are completed. Insert generic picture or video of them here. And we're back in the room. So that has been progressing. The engine itself, there's not much gone on with that. I haven't finished the fuel rail, I haven't finished the fueling, but the fueling feels about the only bit I have left to do. It's very positive. Hopefully I've got to. That might actually indicate something. We'll get to it. But yeah, the wiring in the engine bay is actually quite good. It just needs routing through a few places. The clutch pipe needs doing, so there's a lot of things, but I have a few things to show you. Firstly being, I'm sitting in the car with a laptop because I'm having a little play. I needed something positive. I needed something just to keep me going. And we are so close to cranking. I really want to start it up. I really want to get it cranking. Ideally this weekend. Doesn't have to be, but getting the laptop in the car, getting the battery plugged in, the dash plugged in, the ECU. ECU. We have that plugged in and turned the ignition on, and power light came on. So that's a big plus. What I need to do with that now, though, is to program what all the inputs are. So I've got all the wires going into the ECU for the inputs, all the sensors, but I need to program the ECU as to which input is what sensor, what values it should be. So that's going to be a bit time consuming possibly, but do I include it in this video? We will see. I don't know where I'm at. But for the moment, I'm playing with the dash, trying to get a few things sorted on there so that when I play with the ECU, the datas that the dash is, or the readings that the dash is seeing, I can actually watch live on the dash, so I get some idea of what's going on. A lot of waffling. So let's show you some stuff. So this is using AIM Race Studio 3, and you can see I'm setting up all the sensors that I want. I've also got different page layouts. So I've got one for day, one for night, and I thought I'd do one for track. So this is the main display you're seeing now, is the track version. Apologies for it being rather dark, but the screens are rather bright. So you can see I've got along the bottom a couple of little icons, and then fuel and all the others. There's a better view of it. There we go. So that's what you want to see. So what I'm trying to play with at the minute is the fuel level icon, because the tank I've pumped empty. I've taken the hose off the tank and turned the ignition on and just let it spurt out the last remnants of some 12 to 14 month old fuel, so it was shot anyway. So that's out. So what I have been playing with is the dash. So you can see a bit of reflection off there. Apologies for that, but turn it on, or turn the ignition on. Now I've got custom logo when I turn it on, which I really like the look of, and there's the dash. So the one I'm playing with fuel level, oops, and actually got the fuel light on as well now as well. So that's showing minus 0.4 volts. That's because on here I've been trying to set up a custom sensor. So setting up custom sensors, so 0% fuel level I've set at 5,000 millivolts. So all I'm trying to do is gradually up that, if you can even see. Apologies if you can't, but do you want to update? Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Probably not, and I wouldn't blame you. But flick through a couple of pages, transmit that over to the dash. So currently 0.3%. Transferring. So dash rebooting, it's transmitted the data. So what does that fuel gauge read now? Minus 0.6%. I have no idea what's going on with that. So as you can see, not a simple process. I don't know how I've ended up further away. But yes, I do. I'm going too high with the thing. I've clocked it, so in a moment, hopefully, I will show you a correct fuel level reading. And there we have 0%. So what happened? Bradley had made a bit of a boo-boo because I didn't know what the fuel level was going to be like. So the mistake I'd made, I actually thought that the millivolts was going to, or the voltage was going to increase as the fuel level went up. I think it's actually going to decrease. So yeah, we'll find out. I need to play with that while I'm filling the tank up. So it's going to be doing 5 litres of fuel at a time, work out what percent or what volume it is, and we'll go from there. So I can manage that. I can work backwards then, so I can work out what what's going to be. It's up here. I've got it. It's just putting it onto there. So that's basically one of the things I'm going through. So now, after I finish the dash, I've then got to tackle the ECU. This seems like a lot of fanning and faffing about, and it is, effectively. It's taken me away from under the engine bay, all the mechanical side of it, but it then means that once this side is done, once the mechanical side is done, I can just start it up, and everything will work off the bat. All the electronics will be set up, ready to go, so that I don't have to then about with them. It can just be used or go off for mapping. So it's time consuming, but hopefully not that time consuming, I should hope. But it's a necessary evil that is going to help us further along the line, hopefully. But yeah, I would say it's late, but yeah, it's not that late, so we'll keep going for a little bit, try and do what I can tonight, and hopefully get somewhere. Maybe at the weekend we will be cranking it over, but we shall see. I think I need to get an earth strap as well and work out size of bolt for that, so little bits and pieces. I'll be on it, probably time for bed, but solid. I'll keep going. This needs to get done. It's dragged on for too long, so another little step. But once again, thank you for watching this unnecessarily long video for me just fanning about with a computer. But until next time, hopefully soon actually. Take care, and I shall see you soon.